Now then, that's... Oh, hello. Yes, I didn't see you come in there. I'm sorry about that. Yes, well, see, I knew you were coming. I just didn't expect you for another 5 minutes. I'm still eating my lunch. No, that's alright, that's fine. If you want to take a seat, I will tidy up and everything. Yes, I am your psychic for today. You can call me Tim. It's not my actual name, but in the psychic community, basically there's a lot of competition out there. There've been blood feuds and all kinds of stuff, so we tend to all go by, various aliases now. So doesn't matter. You can call me Tim. It's lovely to meet you. I'm really happy to see you today. Yeah. Alright, so where did you first hear about me, can I ask? Oh, yeah. Alright, okay, yeah. Yeah, those posters did go far, didn't they? Yeah. Yeah, no, it's absolutely right. So your first reading will be absolutely free. And I don't mind doing that, my love, and I'll tell you for why. Because I am that good. I am that in tune with the psychic world that people, once they've been once, just once, just for a simple 3-card how do you do reading, they know that I am in tune with the psychic world, and they're more than happy to pay for whatever comes. That's right, yeah. Yeah. Okay. So what are you here for today then, my love? Right, yeah. Just a general kind of, yeah. Okay. I mean, what I tend to do, and this is just me, other, mediums do it differently, but people seem to really like the way that I do it. I do a really simple kind of 3-card reading. Yeah? Yeah. So, with the 3-card reading, what I'll do, I'll get my tarot cards out, you give them a shuffle, we make sure there's no kind of pre-existing, whatevers. You then pick your cards out, and you can do that by closing your eyes or, putting your hand all over and see if you get like some kind of vibe or mystical energy or some kind of reading from them. I will then do the reading, and I'll let you know what the spirits have decided. Now, this usually works best if you have a specific kind of question in mind. So the way we can do it with the 3-card reading is either you want to know kind of where you're at right now, and then that's one card. Then the other 2 cards are kind of why you are, what's going on in your conscious mind, and then what's going on in your unconscious. Yeah? Okay. The other technique that I use, and it's dead simple, this, you have a specific thing in mind. So it can be, am I ever going to find true love? Am I going to, get the job at work? Is that old lady downstairs, is she finally going to die so I can, move into her flat because it's much nicer and it gets the sun better? Whatever it may be. There's no judgment here, my love. I have heard it all. I have been I've spoken to high-ranking, government officials, CEOs of oil companies, Dick and Dom, they've been in, lovely lads. The kind of filth they get up to, though, I'm telling you something. No, I'm only joking, they're lovely lads. Alright then, so what is it you'd actually like for me to convey to the spirit world, or to the world beyond this one? What kind of thing would you be interested in learning about, my love? Right, okay. So, are you seeing anyone at the moment? That's not me hitting on you, love. It's alright. No, I'm seeing someone. Yeah. He's a 17th century conquistador, but that's a story for another tale, my love. Yeah, that's fine. Right, okay, so you're single at the moment. Okay, doke. And it's been a while since you've been out of relationships. So there's no kind of, rebound, hung up on your ex, because they decided to, kiss the co-worker or anything like that. See. I am good. You can have that one for free, my love. Of course you can. Now, what I'm going to do is I'll sort the cards out now. And then all you need to do is kind of put your hand all over them. We'll mix them up. We'll mix them up together if that's what you'd like. And then we can kind of go from there. Okay? What kind of layout would you like? I know I've said that it's only a 3-card reading. Because for anything more than that, I'm going to have to start charging. Yeah? Okay. So, would you like it to be the more specific one? Right, okie doke. So this is your first time with the tarot. I mean, what I can do, my love, if you like. I mean, I've got like a little book here, and it explains, what the major arcana, as we call them. There's the major and there's the minor. The minor, there's lots of these little readings and, cups and pentacles and all that sort of thing, which we do have as part of, the reading, but most people tend to know the major arcana, and there's not that many of them, so I could talk you through them if you want, to sort of give you a little, running guide of what's what. Yeah, absolutely. Alright, yep. Make yourself comfortable, love. Yes. Have you come far? See, I knew you hadn't. Anyway, right. So, I'm going to do these in order, my love. Alright, okay. So the first one's called the Fool card, which I think we've all known a few of them in our time, haven't we? Yeah, of course we have. Just to let you know, love, sometimes the cards come out, if they come out the right way up facing you, that means they're in the upright position, yeah, which is their kind of main meaning. If they come up upright facing me, that's called the reversed position. So sometimes if someone's got a really nice attribute to it, but it's in the reverse position, it can mean something, that you need to work on, or that you should be aware of, or that sort of thing. It's alright, my love. Yeah, that's fine. Right then, I'm just gonna have a drink before we start. Is that alright? Yeah. Oh, it's cold today, isn't it? Oh, good lord. Right. So, the first card, which is sometimes called 22, but in mine it's called 0, is the Fool. And the Fool, when he's upright, he is all about beginnings and kind of innocence and fun and spontaneity and, being kind of free and all that sort of thing. When he's reversed, he's kind of about the other side of that, so it's kind of like naivety and being, foolishness, being a fool. And if he's being reckless or risk-taking, so basically like a teenager, basically. Alright, so the next one, which has got the little one on it, that's the Magician. Yes. No, not quite like me, love, because I actually do the things that, that those charlatans say that they do, which are not, but it's alright, my love, I will take it to heart. No, I promise, it's absolutely fine, yeah. The Magician card, he's all about like power and skill and, concentration, action, that sort of thing. When he's reversed, it's all about like manipulation and poor planning and, all that sort of thing. Next one along is called the High Priestess. That's the one with the number 2. She looks a bit like my mum, bless her. When she's upright, she's always thinking about, when I say upright, I mean when the High Priestess is upright, not when my mum's upright. I'm only joking. yeah, when these cards upright, it's all about your higher power and your kind of intuition and all that sort of thing. Yeah, the kind of the subconscious mind, and yeah. All right, yeah. And then when it's reversed, or when she's reversed rather, there's like a hidden agenda or something that you need to listen to your inner voice because it's telling you something's wrong, and you need to start paying close attention. Next along then, number 3 is the Empress, and the Empress, she's like femininity and, you know, beauty and nature and all those nice things. And then if she's reversed, it's kind of like if you've got any creative blocks. So I don't know if you're a creative type, or, you know, she's also like dependent on others, so that sort of thing. Next one's the Emperor, so he's like the authority father figure, solid foundation, that sort of thing. And then when they're reversed, it's all about like domination and being too rigid and too inflexible and all that sort of thing. Then we have the Hierophant, or Hierophant, which I think is supposed to be like the Pope. I think he was called the Pope, you know, ages ago. But, you know, that's just how it is. And he obviously represents like religion and tradition and beliefs and all that sort of thing. And then when he's reversed, it's like challenging the status quo. So it can be kind of a good thing as well. It just depends on how it comes about in your cards. Yeah. Next one is the Lovers. You know, people always have a giggle at this because people are starting to get a bit more kind of nude on the cards and all that, which is why I don't let anyone in kind of under the age of 16, my love. Because, you know, it's all very well and good taking in free bookings and all that sort of thing, but it's not when a load of teenage lads come in and start sniggering over a pair of breasts. No, it's not. They've got, you know, the sun for that kind of thing. Anyway, the Lovers, obviously, it's about love and relationships and, you know, that kind of thing. When it's reversed, it's about kind of disharmony and about, you know, any issues in those kind of romantic relationships. Next is the Chariot. The Chariot is kind of control and strength and willpower and all that sort of thing. And then reverse, it's just kind of a lack of all that, and it's kind of aimless aggression. You know, yeah, just kind of aimless and pointless and all that sort of thing. Next one is actually strength. So obviously, you know, strength stands for strength. And then kind of compassion and control and having it all together. And the reverse of that is having weakness and self-doubt and lack of discipline, all that sort of thing. Then we've got the Hermit. We've got a few of them around my area, but they're not called hermits. And that's kind of soul-searching and introspection and spending time to kind of, you know, on your own and working on yourself and all that sort of thing, which is quite good this time of year. And the reverse of that is kind of like isolation and loneliness. So, you know, even if you're alone, you don't have to be lonely, but then sometimes you are, and that sort of thing. Next is Wheel of Fortune. I hasten to add, not sponsored by the TV show, although how good that would be. So it's all like good luck and karma and all that sort of thing. And the reverse of that is the other way going round. So if there's anything bad you've done in your past, and it's like karma's going to come and bite you in the bum, basically. One after that, which by now it's number 11, I think, is Justice. And that's all like fairness and truth. And, you know, if someone's wronged you, they're going to get what's coming to them and all that sort of thing. And then reverse, obviously, it's, you know, some might be, you know, someone dishonest might be, you know, there when you don't mean them to be, or it might be under your nose or anything like that. Then we've got the Hanged Man, which isn't as sinister as it sounds, but it's about kind of letting go and sacrifice and suspension, all that sort of thing. So it's more of a warning card, this one. And in reverse, it's kind of being a bit of a martyr or being undecided. It's like being sat on the fence, basically. Right, card 13 is Death, and I hasten, my love. I want you to look at me when I say this. It does not mean death, necessarily. what it means is that something is coming to an end. And something is, it's change and transition. And, I saw this wonderful, wonderful Instagram post a few days ago, which is like every beginning is the end of another beginning or something. It was beautiful, my love, beautiful. I'm half tempted to get it as like a tattoo or something. But that's what the death card means. It's not saying, someone's going to die or you're going to die or anything like that. And then if it's reversed, it means that you're kind of, change is happening, but you're not going to go with it. You're kind of stuck. Does that make any sense, my love? Yeah, of course. Next after that is temperance. And that's all about balance and moderation and, not going too mad either way. And the reverse of that's obviously, being a bit, crazy and being, imbalanced in terms of like work-life balance and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. Next is the devil, which again, I hasten to say, is not a negative card. When he's upright, he is a bit about kind of like, addiction and, materialism, and sometimes in good stuff it can be like sexuality blossoming and all that nice stuff. And then if it's reversed, it can be about breaking free and then reclaiming your power and everything, like sticking tubes up to the devil or something. After that then we've got the Tower, which is about kind of upheaval and change, and it's very similar to the death card in that sense. And then if you reverse it, it can be kind of the avoidance of that disaster or kind of a fear of change or something like that. Yeah. Next up we have one of my very, very favourite cards, and I love this card, I really do. I love it whenever it comes up in my own personal readings or readings for other people, and it's the Star card. And why I love the Star card so much is that the Star card is all about hope. It's about renewal. It's about looking after yourself. It's about having inspiration. It's about when your well has run dry, my love, the Star card comes and says it's alright and fills your well right back up again. I do. I love that card. I love it. After that then we've got the Moon card, which is about kind of your subconscious, my love, and sometimes this can manifest in, anxiety or a bit of subconscious or a bit of insecurity or fear or that sort of thing. And then when it's reversed, that's something really nice, because that's saying that you're going to be letting go of that fear or that kind of insecurity or unhappiness or something, which I think is really nice. And then immediately after that, to match the the Star and the Moon, we then have the Sun. And the Sun is, it's a lovely card. It's full of warmth and fun and vitality and positivity and success. So every time that we get an upright Sun, it's lovely to see. When it's reversed, then it does mean that there's going to be a little bit of a lack of success, or there's going to be a little kind of dip in low mood or depression or anything. But it's usually temporary. I hasten to add that. So there's no to be worried about if you get reversed Sun. Okay. All right then. Right, we've got the last two cards now. Yep. So second to last is something called Judgment, which, again, it's about judgment and that sort of thing, but it's also about rebirth. It's also about when you're consulting yourself, when you're talking about what I want to do and, I need to work through this problem kind of on my own and in my head or anything. That's what the Judgment card's doing. It's giving you the chance to work through your problems and, give yourself a bit of, resolution or absolution or something like that. When it's reversed, it's about kind of self-doubt or kind of you denying the fact that you need to work through that problem or issue or that sort of thing. Alright? And last but not least, we have the World card, which again is a lovely card. It's a lovely card. When it's upright, it's all talking about completion and accomplishment and wholeness, you know, about things finally coming together. So it can be like the end of a project, it can be, you know, something absolutely, you know, wonderful and positive. It can be, you know, it can be real literal. It can say you're going to travel. So yeah, that's a really nice card to have. And then when it's in reverse, it's, you know, a lack of that. So it's a lack of closure. It's a lack of, you know, completion. It's alright, my love. Yes, that's great. Okay. So as you can see, I'm just gonna get the cards out now. Yeah, there we go. That's it. That's it, my love. Yeah. That's it. That's absolutely fine. Alright, I've got the cards out, my love. I'm just gonna shuffle them now for you. Alright? Oh, they've gone all over the shop. Sorry about that, my love. Normally I'm a bit neater than that, but that's alright. There. Alright, so we've spread them all out and we've moved them all about the place. So if you just want to, that's it. If you want to just take your hand and just guide you, that's alright, yeah. And now I'm going to let go of your hand, and I want you just to move them all over the cards and kind of decide, you know, if there's anywhere that you're going to go, or any cards that you're feeling particularly strongly attracted to, and then we'll go from there. Is that alright? Yeah, okay. So we've asked the spirit world, we've asked, you know, we've asked the veil, or the whatever you want to call it. I've started calling it the upside down, my love, because, oh, Stranger Things. Ooh. We'll get talking afterwards. But, yeah, we've asked them, we said, are you going to be in like a new relationship? You know, is this the right time for you to have, you know, found love? Is it going to happen this year for you? And I hope it does, my love, but I've got to channel what the spirits are saying. Yeah. Alright, okay, so I've got the 3 cards, and they go in a specific way, my love. So the first card you picked, that's like the head card, if you want to think about it that way. Yeah? And now this card is, I'll give you the meaning for that one as well, but we've asked a direct question, and it's really simple. If it's upright, and if you remember, upright is it's upright facing you, then that means the answer's yes. And if it's upright facing me, it's no. It is really simple, my love, so you'll be fine. The other 2 then are going to give you some perspective on kind of, you know, what's going on with the situation. So kind of, you know, if you are going to find love, what's it going to be like? What do you need to do to prepare for it? What do you need to do to kind of work yourself through? All that kind of thing. Yeah? Cracking. Alright. So I've got you 3 now, and I'm going to turn the first one over. Alright. And what is it, my love? It is it is the Ace of Wands, and it's facing you. So, first of all, yes, you will find love this year, and I'm very happy about that. I love that, my love. I'm really happy about that. I'm going to turn over your other 2 cards now. I'm just going to see what they are. Is that alright? Yeah. I know, it's good news, isn't it? Ooh. So, first of all, you've got the 2 of Swords. Again, very good. It's upright, which is, you know, it's always a good sign. And you've also got the 8 of Pentacles, which is fantastic. It's very rare, my love, just to let you know, that we see any, you know, kind of, that are not reversed. So, I sense very good things coming for you. Yes, I do. So, I'm going to go through each card. I'm just going to tell you what it means, and kind of how it plays into the question that you asked the spirits. So we know, or at least the spirits have told us, that you will find love this year. Okay. Now, the Ace of Wands, getting an Ace card is very, very good luck. And it means that it's going to be like a new beginning. It's going to be, you know, really positive time for change for you. You know, this year is going to be your year, oh, good lord, your year, romantically wise at least. So, I could easily see this being like, a big positive love relationship for you coming. Who knows, it might even be the one, or it could be, something really serious. Generally people who get this card romantically in your particular situation, it's, making sure you're ready for like a romantic relationship, if, you want to undergo something that you want to undergo, work on your best self, all that sort of thing, then now's the time to do it, and to make yourself kind of ready and willing and available for love, which I think it's wonderful, my love, it really is. Okay. Now, you've also got the Two of Swords, which again is, when it comes to romance, it's actually a very good card, and I'll tell you for why. Now, the Two of Swords is a card that's about partnership, and it's about balance. So when it comes to, romance, it's actually a very, very good omen. For anyone who's, they're just starting a new relationship, it's going along what I've just said previously, my love, to be honest. It's saying that before you begin a relationship, you need to kind of look at you as a person. You need to look at, if there's any kind of issues going on there, if there's anything with regards to, I don't know, previous relationships or commitment, or, if you want to be the best person that you can be in order to attract this relationship, then, you need to kind of work on that now, because when you do, it's going to be a real partnership. It's going to be, this fantastic thing, but you need to, work on you and be the best person you can be regardless. The best person you can be with, my love, and I say this from many relationships and many years of experience, the best person you can ever be with is yourself. Yeah? So if you end up, saying, right, I'm going to be this, I'm going to work on this, I'm going to try and be the best person I can be, that's fantastic. That's the best thing you can do. Even if this, the love relationship doesn't last, at least you've got something out of it, in that you are a stronger person, you're a more loving person, you're a, whatever qualities you think you might be lacking in a little bit at the moment. If you put the work in, then you've got the best companion you can have for the rest of your life, and that's yourself. Yeah. Oh, good, I'm glad, my love. Alright, I'm just going to go to the last card now, which is the Eight of Pentacles. Alright? Now then, the Eight of Pentacles is actually, it's a card that usually is talking about hard work, and I know that sounds a bit unusual, particularly if we asked for a romantic reading and a reading about love and future relationships and everything, but it's actually quite important. It's quite prudent when it comes to love. So usually when this card comes up and it's to do with the beginning of a new relationship or a new love or something like that, it's a little bit of a warning. Now, it's not a warning in this person's going to be like not a nice person or be mean or that sort of thing. It's a warning that you need to focus on the relationship. Yeah? Now, I know what I've just said, saying, you need to focus on being you, and a great relationship is just the icing on the cake, and all that is true, my love, I promise you. But if you are going into this relationship, you need to bloody work on it. Yeah? Apologise for swearing, my love, but it's just how I feel. Too many relationships these days, people think, it doesn't really matter, it doesn't really mean anything, it's just for this, it's just for that sort of thing. No, you've got to put the legwork in, yeah? Now, can I ask, what's your current, employment situation? Yeah, thought so. I saw something like that, but I didn't want to presume, so many times can be double read these days, I just did not want to presume. Now, I would say that, whatever your situation at work is, whether or not you're enjoying it, whatever, make sure that you're actually putting work into this future relationship, because it will be worth it, my love, I promise you. But this card's just a little bit of a warning going, there's more to life than work, and, you're going to be bettering yourself, and you're going to be, looking forward to this new positive relationship, But, you know, work, it really isn't everything. You know, you can relax, you can, you know, enjoy everything you've got going in your life. Does that make any sense, my love? Is what I'm saying and what the cards have said made any sense for you? Oh, they have. Oh, that's good. That's what I love to hear. Yes, it is. So, have you decided what you're gonna do? Is there anyone kind of on the horizon that you think might? Oh, very nice. Okay. Well, I may have a hint or two, but I shall say no more, my love. I shall say no more. You should, there's only so much I can do. Yeah? I'm not an all-seeing, all-powerful being. Yeah, I think that's about it, my love, to be honest. Yeah? Oh, you're very welcome. You're very, very welcome. Yeah. That's fine. I mean, if you wanted to, and I'm not saying you have to do this, I'm not saying you have to, I do have a little donations tin on the side there. Can you see it? It's in between crystal ball and the skull. Not a real skull, love, don't worry. Don't worry. Oh, you didn't? Oh. Alright. I mean, a little bit surprised. I don't know people who don't really leave the house without a wallet or a purse or something, but no, it's absolutely fine. Yes, I am not gonna. Yeah, it was completely free. The reading, it was completely free. I just hope that I've been able to show you that I am quite good at what I do, and that you will be more than happy to recommend your family and your friends, and obviously for you to come back and have another reading whenever you want, my love. You just have to set it up with me, and I'll know when you'll be free, and we'll absolutely get it sorted. Yes, we will. Alright. Oh, that's nice. What have you got planned for the rest of the day, then? Yeah? Oh, yeah. I had a feeling. Yeah. Me? I'm probably going to finish my lunch, to be honest. I know I've got half a hamburger stuck down back of my chair, so I'll probably just work on that, to be honest. And then I've got a few people in the afternoon. Yeah. It'll be fine, yeah. But it's two good news and one bad, but, it is what it is, my love. Alright. Alright, lovely to see you. Okay. Alright. Bye. Bye-bye.